Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday. It's actually Easter Sunday, April the 12th. And I hope that everyone is able to enjoy this wonderful, blessed Easter with your friends and family. I hope that you're safe and healthy and that you have everything that you need. Unfortunately, today I have bad news, and that is that Jill and I both have been diagnosed with the COVID-19 virus. Jill did start showing symptoms first. As y'all know, she has been working with COVID-19 patients in the hospital. She used the N95 mask. She wore a gown. She wore the head covering. She wore gloves, shoe covers, all the personal protection equipment that is available to doctors and nurses. Jill did, wear it according to protocol, and she took every precaution necessary. But she started feeling not well about 2 weeks ago. So she started to isolate herself from the family and, just try her very best to stay away from us. And she did go and get the test, and she was diagnosed with the COVID-19 virus. So I did try my very best to take care of her and the children. And then, as y'all know, in my last video, I told you that I had not been feeling well as of Friday. I had to write things down on my calendar because my memory is not that good right now. But my symptoms started on Friday, April the 3rd. That was when I got up and got myself together and went downstairs to make my coffee. And when I got out of bed, my knees buckled. And my legs just felt really weak, and I was hurting all over. It just felt like I had a very bad case of the flu. So I told Jill, I can't take care of the children. So, of course, we had to make other arrangements for childcare. Their father was able to stay home with them and care for them so that Jill could stay isolated in the bedroom, and so that I could stay away from the children because, we just didn't know if I had it or not. I didn't think that I had the COVID-19 because I had been isolated or quarantined since, let's see, the day that I went to get my eyeglasses. That was on March the 24th. So I had not had any contact with the outside world at all. So I thought that, that I was safe from it. And of course, when Jill got sick with it, then I started thinking, well, maybe, it is so highly contagious. Maybe I did contract it too. So anyway, Jill's symptoms were, she had the sore throat, and she had tightness in her chest, and coughing and lethargy. And just, an overall feeling of malaise and just not feeling well. My symptoms are totally different from hers. I've had no fever. In fact, my temperature has been a little below normal. It stays around 97.3 or 98.3, something like that. But I just feel very sick. My muscles hurt, my shoulders hurt, my back hurts, the muscles in my legs. I'm still having Charlie horses and cramps, and just very, very weak. I feel like I can't even stand up, and I feel like I can't walk. I don't feel like I'm having too much difficulty breathing. As y'all know, I am asthmatic, and I am susceptible to bronchitis. And so I went ahead and went to the urgent care. Actually, it's called City MD. I talked to my family doctor on Wednesday morning. That was April the 8th. And she told me to go get the coronavirus test. So I called urgent care, and they were not given the test. So I called the City MD, which is not too far from me here in Franklin Square. And they said yes, that they were given the test. So I put on my gloves and my mask and everything, and went in there and was examined by the doctor. And, I told him, I said, I think I just have the flu because it feels like the flu. I'm not having sore throat or anything. And so he and my primary care doctor both told me, well, that there's a wide spectrum of symptoms with the COVID-19. So, one person may experience different symptoms than the next person. So the doctor did the rapid flu test, and I waited for that, and it came back on negative that I don't have the flu. So he did do the coronavirus test, and so like I said, that was on Wednesday, April the 8th, and I got a call Friday afternoon from CityMD saying that I did test positive for COVID-19. And of course, they gave me the normal instructions to, to rest and to take Tylenol for the fever if I were to get fever, which I told them, I've been very fortunate that I have not had any fever. But they did tell me if I start having trouble breathing or have tightness in my chest to immediately go to the hospital. Well, y'all know that's the last thing I want to do is to be admitted into the hospital. So I am, let's see, I have my inhaler here, my Symbicort that I'm using twice a day. And my doctor called in the azithromycin tablets for me. Now, I did start taking these on Wednesday. So it was, I think it was 2 tablets on the first day and then 1 tablet thereafter. So I have finished the azithromycin protocol. And then when I got the COVID diagnosis positive, she did call in the hydroxychloroquine, 200 milligram tablets, and it's take 1 tablet by mouth twice daily. So I started on the hydrochloroquine on Friday night. So I've taken, Friday night, took 1 Saturday morning, last night, and then I'm going to take 1 now. And I'll show you what it looks like. It's just a little white tablet. This is what they look like. And Medicare did pay for it. My copay was only $10.50. So, and now the quinine is supposed to help with inflammation. From what I understand, that people with lupus and inflammatory diseases do take quinine on a regular basis. Because with the COVID-19, you cannot take steroids. It makes it worse, apparently, from what I've read about it and heard about it. So hopefully the chlorine does help with the inflammation and to prevent the pneumonia in the lungs. So anyway, Jill she's up and about. She has to. We have 2 children here at home, and we have to keep the household going and care for the children. So she is, doing the best that she can, taking care of the children. And, of course, their father is taking care of them also. And Jill is wearing a mask, and we keep everything disinfected and sanitized and using that homemade hand sanitizer that I did the video about. It was real liquidy at first, but it did thicken up, and it's a nice gel consistency now. So we're using that, and I'm staying isolated here. I'm in baby Ife's bedroom, which is upstairs. It has not ever been occupied by the baby because she's still in the nursery. So I am just staying in the bedroom. I would love to go outside and see the children have the Easter eggs, and the Easter Bunny came last night, and they're all happy and excited about the Easter Bunny coming and bringing them their candy and a couple of little toys and things. So that brings happiness to me too. Even though I can't go down there and share it with them and see them, Jill is taking pictures and showing me the pictures of the children enjoying the Easter Bunny coming. But I'm very sad. I just really, Jill and I both, we've done everything that was recommended to us by the CDC, and just to stay protected and stay healthy. But you know, COVID-19 is insidious. It just kind of lurks and it kind of sneaks up on you, and oftentimes you don't have any symptoms from it. If you look up the definition of insidious, it aptly describes the COVID-19 virus. As y'all know, it's so prevalent in New York City. There are hundreds and hundreds of people who are succumbing to this virus every day. The young, the very young, the middle-aged, and the elderly. It's just, and the symptoms are just wide-ranging. You can just feel like you have the flu, and you brush it off, and you continue to go out and go to the grocery store and go get gas in your car and go for a ride around town. But I do firmly believe that it's in the air. I don't think that you have to get a sneezed on or coughed on or get a droplet on you some way or another from an infected person. I do firmly believe that you can contract it just by breathing the air. So I do urge all of you, my wonderful subscriber family, y'all know how much I love you, and how much you mean to me, how much your prayers and your comments and your well wishes and your good thoughts mean to me. I just hope that I can kick this. I hope I can kick it pretty soon. I know for sure that I've had it. Well, my severe symptoms started on April the 3rd, so I know for sure that I've had it, 7, 8, 9 days. It's supposed to run its course after 2 weeks, but I don't know. Nobody knows anything about this. It is so frightening and so scary. I've been reading a lot of just common sense. I'm trying to read more common sense articles about it. So I did find a lot of common sense information on the NPR site. So I will link their website in the description below. And if I come across some more articles or things that I think that y'all should read or know about, I will link those in the description below also. But I'm getting kind of weak now, and starting to lose my voice a little bit. So I reckon I will get off of here and just let y'all know that I hope that you have a very good Easter. And if for all of my subscribers who have compromised immune system, I urge you to please don't go out. Order your groceries online. Have them left at your door. Just be so careful. Because if you have a compromised immune system or any type of pre-existing illness, diabetes, high blood pressure, lupus, arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, any type of inflammatory diseases, you cannot afford to get this virus. And don't think that you can't get it, because you can. Like I said, Jill and I did everything to keep us from contracting it, and we still got it. So please don't worry about me. I'm in good hands. I have a wonderful nurse taking care of me, and I'm doing everything that I can to take care of myself. I'm drinking my vitamin C powder every day, and I'm taking my Symbicol, whatever it's called, the elderberry juice. And Jill has some concoctions that she's made for me full of ginger and garlic and all of those good immune boosters. So y'all, please don't worry about me. I'm going to be fine, and I will get back in touch with you soon and let you know how Jill and I both are progressing through this. And I just want you to know how much I love you. And y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys.